So now that we have everything cut out, you're going to need to try to start assembling it. You will notice that some of these things do need to be folded, and here are some tips on how to fold stuff, especially when it comes to the air scoop. We know all the dotted lines are need to be folded, but it's probably going to be kind of hard to fold something so thin. So for example, let's start with the body. We know we cut everything that's solid, but now I know these are my two dotted lines. If you use some sort of pencil, or if you've got a mechanical pencil and you can just push the lead all the way down, you want to make some sort of indent here where your dotted lines are so it'll fold easier. And here's what I mean. So if I'm just going to line mine up where it needs to be, and then this is where my dotted lines are, I can just use, it's called scoring, and you'll notice it'll fold a lot better. And all you do is just kind of push down on where it needs to later be folded. Or you can use a pen. Here's an example of how to do the pen version. And it has to be a ballpoint pen, something that's going to give a little bit of an indent. And again, you're going to want to make sure you're lined up. Usually the ballpoint pens seem to work a little bit better, but again, really doesn't matter. So now that it'll be a little bit easier to fold, you're going to fold it towards you, so because we want to create something that's going to create lift, and then use your ruler or something really straight, and you're going to push down on it to create a really straight, flat edge. And you can kind of see that on here, how it's going to fly a lot better because it's going to be a lot sturdier. I'm going to do the same on my other side as well. But make sure you're being careful on how you're cutting and folding, because it looks like mine might be a little off. So you can kind of see on here how it's a little bit straighter. And then this is the one where it really comes into play, is the air scoop. So I'm going to make sure mine is lined up, and you can use the tip of your pencil, or like pushed all the way down so there's no lead, or you can use a ballpoint pen. And so it's going to make like a little indent in there, and you can even tell it's a little bit easier for me to fold. I'm going to use the ballpoint pen because I think it might work a little bit better, because this is where I'm folding. You can kind of even hear it starting to. So now you can even see it's going to fold a lot nicer. And so again, fold it over, and I'm going to use my ruler to make sure that I'm scoring it. So I've got a nice crisp, especially maybe the front looks like I got a little bit of I want to make sure that's nice and crisp.